The sky looks absolutely disgusting today. Right. So, hello! So today I am going to talk about sort of another struggle that I deal with when it comes to exercising. This one is called exercise-induced asthma. So I've been alive for 24, nearly 25 years. My birthday's in September. Hi, how you doing? People have been asking me throughout my life once I do a bit of exercise or my blood starts to, get pumping, if I've got asthma. And I always say no, I haven't got asthma, because I've never been diagnosed with it. I've never talked about it with my parents. They've never been concerned with it. So I just thought it's nothing to worry about, really. And I've been working out now on this weight loss journey for about April, May, June, July, April, 3.5 months now. Wow. 3.5 months I've been on this sort of journey for. And up until I started running with my dad, I just run around where I live, and it's mostly flat ground. And I usually stopped before I got out of breath, so I never really felt it. Until I started running with my dad. We run up hills. I will eventually do a video on that. We run up hills on a field. I started doing that, and I feel like I'm running out of breath and that I can't breathe. I do actually have a clip of me one at days when I did go running and I did feel it. So I have a video that I'm gonna pop in a second. I'll tell you when, and it just explains what I'm going through at the time and just sort of give you a little visual, an audio of what's happening. So I'll put it in there right now. Okay, so ignore my hair. I've just been for a run and it's a thing I wanted to sort of cover in a future video. I have exercise-induced asthma. I'm just about to take my inhaler, but I wanted to sort of describe the feeling as it's happening. So I'm fine during. I've just been for a run around my estate, which is mostly flat ground, so I'm okay at the minute. But usually when I'm with my dad and we're running, it's up a field and it's up an incline. So usually, sometimes I will lose my breath and it'll get quite haggard. And it'll get to the point where I feel like I can't keep breathing. And it gets to the point where I am breathing, but it's just in and out. There's like nothing. I feel like there's nothing happening, and it's like I can't like catch the breath and actually like feel the breath and use the breath. It's just coming in and out, and it's not doing anything for me. So that's usually what I feel there, but I usually can get over that after like a couple of minutes. But it's like now I wanted to see how I am without the inhaler or just a normal run, because I've been using it for about 3 weeks now, because I've been recently diagnosed with it, obviously because I've recently started working out, but before the last 3 weeks when I've actually had it, I just thought it was because I was really overweight. But one day it just sort of really got to me, and it was really apparent, and I was just like, I need a doctor to actually tell me if this is, me just being fat or whether it's actually something else, because it actually started to worry me a little bit. Anyway, So sorry. This isn't going to be edited, by the way, so... But yeah, right now it's just... like, obviously I'm coughing. It feels like there's something blocking my airway, in a sense. I don't know why. But yeah, it just feels like something's blocking my airway, and so it's like that. It's like my breath is a bit scratchy as well. And it's obviously causing me to cough, and halfway through running I got a tightness in my chest where it felt like it was, God, I've got a spot there. It felt like something was gripping around my chest and around my heart. And I haven't felt that in 3 weeks. So, but when, because I've been doing my running with my dad, I haven't done my usual route in a while. I haven't done my usual route in a while. I can do it a lot better now. I don't get as tired, and I can run a lot further, and I think that's why it's getting to me. Kind of like it wasn't before I was doing it, because I was, before, I'm just trying to make sure my hair's not fucking weird. But when I was doing it before, I would stop running a lot sooner than I usually would have. I sort of gave in quite quickly, so I don't think I pushed myself as far as I could have, but now I feel like I am, because the only times I actually stopped was when the tightness in my chest got quite bad, and I feel like I had to sort of breathe through it. I'm doing better. I'm quicker. I'm about 2 minutes quicker, so that's nice. It's nice that it's actually working and that it's actually doing something. But yeah, I only wanted this to be a quick video just before I forget, and if I ever talk about it I'll insert this here. It's the 5th of July. I might talk about it this next, like I uploaded a video, oh god, I uploaded a video yesterday about me being gluten-free. So I might talk about this next week, and then just insert the video into it, just so I don't forget, because I forget quite often. But I'm gonna go take my inhaler now. I've got a blue one which works really quickly, and then they've just prescribed me a brown one, which is a preventer, which I have to take on a morning and on an evening, and then I have to take the blue one if, when I'm working out, it gets quite bad. Right, I'm gonna go take my inhaler. Just thought I'd use the time wisely. I thought I'd take advantage of me actually having it to sort of describe at the time, because there might be stuff I forget. I don't know. It's just better to describe it in the moment, innit? So, see you later. Bye. And that's sort of pretty much what I get after. What I get during is I can't breathe. Well, I can breathe. I am breathing. It's just I feel like I'm not breathing. So like it's just basically in and out, in and out, in out, in out, in out. I don't really feel the benefits of the breath. I just feel like it's going in and out and it's not doing anything for me. That's how I feel like I can't breathe. Sometimes like I get a pain in my chest and I can't talk. It's just once that happens, I can get out of it. It's just once that happens, the longer I carry on the exercise for after, it's easier for me to get into it, if you get what I mean. Once I start feeling like that, once I get myself out of it, it's not long before it happens again, and that sort of thing. So it can be quite hard and difficult to carry on exercising once it's happened, but I do. I push through. So yeah, that's basically what I feel. I have been given 2 inhalers, which they're both in the living room, so I'm gonna go grab them really quick and I'm gonna show you them. Right, now I'm back. The first inhaler I was ever given, a blue inhaler, which I keep it in this bag because me and my dad do go running on a field that's got horses on it. So they asked me how I felt, they prescribed me with it, and they gave me a peak flow meter. My peak flow meter, I have a diary with it, and I needed to measure my breath for 2 weeks, and then I had to send it back to them and they would be able to tell from that. They couldn't, but I had to take it in the morning and on an evening, the peak flow meter. And they said that to be diagnosed as asthmatic, just in general asthmatic, the lower region would need to be 30% less, I think they said. And mine weren't. Mine were quite different. Like, it would range from the high 400s to the low 400s, but it wasn't a big enough difference to be able to say, yes, you do have it. So what they eventually did was give me another one to have in the morning and an evening, and to still have this one if I needed it. And then they're going to see me in 6 weeks. So this is a reliever. It says reliever. And this is for when it's either during or after my exercising, if I feel quite tight-chested and I feel like I can't breathe. This is a valved holding chamber because I am a child. I've never had to do any of this before, so they gave me this. So yeah, just pop it in there, breathe in, you know, and I have to hold it for 10 seconds. But usually I use it after, because it's like I said, I get that pain in my chest. I get the sort of like I can't breathe and it's like something is stuck, like what you saw in the video. So that's for that. So that, and then they recently gave me this one, and this is a inhaler preventer, and it's brown, as you can tell. And I use this on this has got a little bit of steroids in it, just a little bit, and I use this on a morning and an evening, and this is supposed to prevent any asthmatic symptoms. So yeah, like eventually it takes between 3 to 6 weeks to start working, and eventually hopefully it'll mean that I won't have to use this blue one during or after my exercises, because this one will help for that period. But I've been using it just under a week. Just under a week, so it won't have started yet, but because it's got a bit of steroids in it, I do have to wash my mouth out after I use it. And I've got another chamber, but this is because with this one you have to blow in and out, so this bit on the top means that you can blow back into it, so it disperses it very evenly within your lungs. So yeah, I have 2 inhalers and I have 2 of these. I know which one's which because this one has a valve on it, which is for the brown one. Yeah, didn't think I was gonna need inhalers at 24 because I am still quite heavy. It's just it does take a lot to move my body, even though I have got so much better in the 35 pounds that I've lost. These are just to aid me along with the actual working out part of it, because if I didn't get these, it would get to a point where it just feels so uncomfortable and it's painful, and sometimes it's like I feel like I don't want to work out because I don't want to get this pain and I don't want to get that uncomfortability. It's just helping me carry on until I can get to a decent enough weight that it doesn't affect me much anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully with the more that I lose, the easier it'll be, and then eventually I won't need inhalers. That's the dream. Okay, that is the end of the video. If you like it, click the like button, maybe subscribe if you're feeling cheeky. If you want to say hi, then just write down in the comments or follow me on my socials. They will be in the description below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!